a wealthy heiress, was deemed dull and uninteresting by her fiancé. She was devastated when she caught Jack cheating on her with the housemaid. Heartbroken, she went to a nightclub alone to drown her sorrows. There, she accidentally met a masked man, Eric. Mistaking Eric for a male escort at the bar, Anna generously paid for a night with him. As they shared a passionate kiss, Anna noticed a wild wolf tattoo on Eric's arm, etching the image deep into her memory. That unexpected night left Anna pregnant. Due to her out-of-wedlock pregnancy, her parents were so enraged that they fell into a vegetative state, while her uncle seized the opportunity to take over the family assets, leaving Anna homeless. 5 years passed, and Anna was raising 4 children on her own. One day, Anna was set up on a blind date, but an unexpected misunderstanding occurred with Eric. Furious, she splashed coffee on his face, only to realize afterward that she had mistaken him for someone else. She quickly apologized. Later, when Eric entered the restroom, he happened to encounter 3 little boys. To his shock, their movements were almost identical to his, sparking his curiosity. Meanwhile, the kids were fascinated by Eric's wild wolf tattoo and excitedly ran to their mother, telling her about the handsome man with the tattoo. When Anna heard them mention the wild wolf tattoo, she immediately suspected that this man might be their biological father. To prevent him from taking her children away, she warned them, "Stay far away from anyone with a tattoo, or you'll be taken away." Coincidentally, the next day, Anna went to Eric's company for a job interview. As soon as she arrived at the parking lot, she ran into Bess, a former subordinate from her old company. Bess looked at Anna with disdain, mocking her and saying that if she wanted to work there, she had to get Bess's approval. As Anna walked away, she accidentally bumped into Eric. Intrigued by her, Eric decided to hire her. That night, while Anna was out singing with her colleagues, she unexpectedly ran into Eric. However, since he was wearing a mask, she didn't recognize him, until she caught sight of the tattoo on his body. That was when she became certain that he was the man she had spent the night with years ago. Anna demanded $80,000 from Eric as compensation for emotional distress. Without hesitation, Eric agreed, unaware that Anna had already given birth to his 4 children. The next day, Eric promoted Anna, making her his personal secretary. Anna initially wanted to refuse, but when she heard that the salary was increased, she happily accepted. To celebrate, Anna took her 4 children to a restaurant. Unexpectedly, her ex-boyfriend Jack and her cousin Kate appeared, humiliating her, mocking her low status, and sneering at her for having illegitimate children. Just then, Anna's kids spotted Eric and immediately ran to him for help, calling Anna their sister. Eric pulled Anna into his arms without hesitation, publicly declaring that she was his woman and defending her in front of Jack, leaving him speechless. After Eric left, Anna received a call from the hospital demanding payment for her parents' medical bills. Having no other choice, she called the father of her children and told him that she had gone to his KTV to find him. Although Eric was misunderstood by Anna, he continued to play along as a nightclub model. Hearing that her parents urgently needed medical treatment, Eric promised to give her all the money he earned. Anna then introduced several wealthy women to Eric, making him accompany them for drinks to earn money. That night, Anna got so drunk that she could barely stand, and Eric pulled her into his arms. He brought her back to the hotel, intending to leave, but Anna suddenly grabbed him. She lifted his mask, wanting to see the face of her children's father. Seeing this, Eric immediately turned off the lights and kissed her deeply. The next morning, when Anna woke up, she was shocked to realize that she had once again spent the night with the masked man. As soon as Anna arrived at the company, she was deliberately made things difficult by Bess, who ordered her to climb 60 floors to deliver documents to Eric. Anna accidentally bumped into Eric, and when she saw his face up close, she suddenly felt that he looked a lot like the man from last night. However, she quickly dismissed the ridiculous thought. How could Eric, the powerful president of a major corporation, possibly be a nightclub model? That day, Eric took Anna to meet a client, but the client made a request. If Eric and Anna could help her catch her cheating husband, she would sign the contract. Having experienced the pain of betrayal herself, Anna agreed without hesitation. Anna kicked open the door, only to discover that the man inside was none other than her ex-boyfriend Jack, along with Kate. Using the excuse of helping the client, she took the opportunity to take revenge for his betrayal years ago. Furious and embarrassed, Jack attempted to hit her, but Eric immediately stepped in to protect Anna. That evening, Eric proposed a job that would allow Anna to make quick money, pretending to be his girlfriend to deal with his grandfather. Tempted by the high payment, Anna agreed without a second thought. The next day, while riding her bicycle, Anna encountered Bess. Bess intentionally sped up, causing Anna to crash into an elderly man. As Bess attempted to flee, Anna stopped her and forced her to take responsibility by helping take the old man to the hospital. At the hospital, Anna carefully took care of the old man, while Bess insulted him and tried to shirk her responsibility. Just as Bess was about to leave, she unexpectedly ran into Eric and was shocked to learn that the old man was actually Eric's grandfather. Bess immediately rushed back into the hospital room, pretending to show concern for the old man, and falsely accused Anna of hitting him. Anna quickly defended herself, explaining that it was all Bess's fault. At that moment, Eric's grandfather removed his glasses and coldly announced that he was never blind, revealing the truth. He personally cleared Anna's name and sternly reprimanded Bess. Without hesitation, Eric fired Bess. Afterward, Eric formally introduced Anna to his grandfather, declaring that she was his girlfriend. Hearing this, his grandfather was overjoyed and immediately gave his blessing for the couple to be together. That day, Anna received an invitation to visit Eric's grandfather's house, dressed according to his preferences. Eric's mother was displeased upon learning that Anna had 4 children, but Eric quickly explained that they were merely her younger brothers. To make his grandfather happy, Eric even pretended to be the father of the 4 children. That night, Anna fell into a high fever and fainted. Her children quickly grabbed a phone and called Eric for help. Without hesitation, Eric rushed over and took meticulous care of her, his tenderness deeply touching Anna. Later, Anna received an invitation to attend her grandfather's birthday banquet. However, upon arrival, she was mocked by her relatives, who ridiculed her as a disgrace to the family. Anticipating this, Eric had prepared a valuable $500,000 antique painting for Anna to present as a gift to her grandfather. Her cousin Kate immediately accused the painting of being a fake, but the grandfather personally confirmed its authenticity, clearing Anna's name. At that moment, her older cousin suddenly introduced her wealthy fiancé, who shockingly pretended to be Eric. Just then, Eric walked into the banquet hall, formally introduced himself as Anna's boyfriend, and exposed the imposter's lies in front of everyone. Grateful for Eric's help, Anna later called the biological father of her children and arranged to meet him. Eric, upon hearing this, immediately put on his mask and went to the meeting. He wanted to reveal the truth to her himself. Approaching Anna, he carefully asked if she had feelings for anyone. In her mind, Eric's face immediately appeared, but she was unaware that the very man standing in front of her was the one she was thinking about. The next day, as Anna was lost in thought, Eric's assistant informed her that she needed to report to Eric. As soon as she arrived, Eric unexpectedly asked her to change into a swimsuit and accompany him for a swim. In the water, the two accidentally touched lips. Flustered, Anna quickly left in embarrassment, while Eric secretly rejoiced, a satisfied smile forming on his lips. Eric later invited Anna to lunch and asked her who she liked. Anna revealed that the person was someone Eric also knew. However, Eric misunderstood and thought she had feelings for his assistant. The next day, when he saw Anna happily chatting with his assistant, jealousy overwhelmed him, and he irrationally took out his frustration on the assistant. Helpless, the assistant suggested that Anna go to the supermarket to buy some fruit, hoping it would calm Eric down. At the supermarket, Anna unexpectedly ran into her ex-boyfriend Jack and Kate. They once again tried to humiliate her, but this time, Anna did not back down and fiercely fought back. Just then, Eric appeared once more, stepping in to defend Anna. Afterward, Eric took Anna to see his grandfather, and the two ended up having to share a room. Lying next to each other, Eric kept thinking about how to make Anna lose interest in his assistant. The next day at the office, Eric saw Anna talking and laughing with his assistant again. Finally, he could not take it anymore and called Anna into his office. With a serious expression, Eric earnestly advised Anna to give up on his assistant. Hearing this, Anna finally realized that Eric had misunderstood her all along. Summoning all her courage, she confessed her feelings to him directly. Eric was stunned for a moment, but then, overcome with emotion, pulled her in for a passionate kiss. At last, they both understood each other's hearts. That day, Eric's sister returned to the country and took Anna shopping. At the mall, Anna unexpectedly encountered a woman named Ashley, who claimed to be Eric's fiancée. Just then, Kate also appeared and began shouting insults at Anna, calling her shameless and accusing her of having illegitimate children. However, Eric's sister and mother firmly stood by Anna's side. When Anna didn't know how to respond, Eric arrived just in time. He openly declared that he only loved Anna and promised to always stand by her. At that moment, Eric's mother received a call from his grandfather. The hospital had informed them that his condition had worsened, and his only wish was to witness Eric and Anna's wedding. Hearing this, Anna asked Eric to give her some time to think. In truth, she wanted to resolve things with the father of her children before fully accepting Eric. That night, Anna once again met with the masked Eric and told him that she had already found the person she liked. Eric immediately pulled her into his arms, unwilling to let go. Just then, Jack and Kate happened to pass by and saw Anna in an intimate embrace with a masked stranger. They immediately rushed over and accused her of being unfaithful. Overcome with jealousy, Jack forcefully demanded that Anna leave with him, but the masked Eric stepped forward to protect her. As Eric led Anna away, Jack suddenly grabbed a wine bottle and smashed it against Eric, injuring him. Anna immediately took Eric to the hospital. Just as she was about to remove his mask, she suddenly felt a wave of nausea and started retching uncontrollably. Alarmed, Anna went to see a doctor and was shocked to learn that she was once again pregnant with the masked man's child. Overwhelmed, she chose to keep this secret for now and left the hospital in a daze. The next day, Anna confided in her best friend, lamenting how fate had cruelly prevented her from being with the man she loved. She then made up her mind to resign from her job. When she went to see Eric and told him she had fallen for someone else, tears welled up in her eyes as she forced herself to leave. Later, Anna and her best friend went to the hospital, intending to terminate her pregnancy. However, she unexpectedly ran into Kate and Ashley. Kate snatched the medical report from Anna's hands, and upon realizing she was getting an abortion, she immediately assumed that the child could not be Eric's, believing instead that it belonged to a nightclub model. Without hesitation, Kate called Anna's family. Just as Anna was about to confess everything, Eric arrived in time and firmly claimed the baby as his own. He explained that what Kate had seen at the nightclub was merely him and Anna indulging in excitement. Eric then finally revealed his true identity to Anna. Shocked and heartbroken by the deception, Anna refused to listen to any explanations. She turned and fled. Back home, she locked herself in her room, drowning in sorrow. Her best friend comforted her patiently and helped her realize that Eric's love for her was genuine. That day, as Anna stepped out of her house, she found Eric waiting at the door, filled with remorse as he apologized to her. Just then, Anna received a call from the hospital. Her parents had regained consciousness. Overjoyed, she rushed to the hospital, and Eric followed, introducing himself to her parents as her boyfriend. At that moment, Anna's 4 children ran into the room, sweetly calling out, "Grandpa, Grandma." Only then did Anna finally reveal the truth to Eric. He was the biological father of her children. Overwhelmed with emotions, Eric felt deep guilt and regret for making Anna endure everything alone for so many years. He immediately knelt down and proposed to her, promising to take care of both her and their children forever. Moved to tears, Anna accepted his proposal. With all misunderstandings resolved, Anna and Eric finally embraced happiness, preparing to welcome their 5th child into the world together.